Oh boy. I have to go to the DMV later today, and I'm like dreading it. So, let's play some video games to distract myself from the idea that later I have responsibilities. Hello, subscribers and future subscribers. I'm KarmaJolt. Oh, and you know what I should do? I should show off that Easter egg at some point. It does require a second controller, which I don't have with me right now. But basically, there's something that you can do in this game. I know I've mentioned this a bunch. There's something that you can do when you start a new file where, like, I forgot what the button combination was, but, like, if... You know what? Let's give it a shot. Let's give this a shot here, and I might have to open up the controller settings in the Nintendo Switch. So I have, like, these Joy-Cons that I guess I can take off of my Switch here. But let's add a second controller so that I can do a cool Easter egg. No, the controllers aren't even registering? Alright, maybe we'll have to do it some other time. Yeah, I'm gonna go upstairs at some point and grab a Pro controller from Molly M, so that I can show off this Easter egg that I keep talking about, but like basically in the item... I'm sorry, in the character naming screen, in the name your character screen, you have to hold like R, L, Y, and X on the second controller, then do like some specific set of inputs to make like a rectangle on that screen. And then the screen will change color. You name your character after one of 6 Street Fighter characters, and the game will put you somewhere specific. But I'll show that off tomorrow. Next time I play, anyway. What's up? Ryan K.A. and William Plays and Brandon B. and Nicholas D. Yeah, I remember you. Have you fully recovered? Yeah, so last we left off, I actually died. So, like, we were on a boat, we were fighting some guy, and the guy's like, well, what if I blow up this boat? So he did. And then we all washed ashore to some, like, desert island. And we were with this fish guy, who's like, don't worry, I'll swim to get help, basically. And so I'm at a part of the game where there's only one party member in my party. And the enemies, like, I got into a fight against one enemy, it put me to sleep, and then just hit me over and over and over, and I died. Portrait mode live stream. This is cursed. I love it. Yo, Invictus, welcome. It is cursed in the best possible way. And yeah, lately YouTube came out with a new feature that's like, hey, if you do portrait mode live streams, you'll show up on people's shorts feeds. So more people have been discovering how great KarmaJolt is. I will set up a shop. Okay, what can I do for you? I'll buy the T-Drop for 5 GP. No, that's a ripoff. Sorry, maybe next time. I didn't realize I could do this. I thought I was joking. But apparently, I could just use that space to become a merchant. Yo, there's another weapon shop. Okay, so anyway, I just made it to this town. And I have a coffee. And it appears that there are multiple shops around here because this race of fish people just love commerce. So, like, this evil RP, probably not cursed. That's probably something I should buy and equip on a character. I could get a sickle, but, like, what is this? Let's see what it does. What would you like? Well, who would you like to... Wait, can I just, like, get some information about it? Yes, I can. Haven't watched your vids since, like, IDK. Yo, Dr. Dum D. Dumminson, I remember your name. Attack power 55. Who can equip use it? No one. That's what makes it evil. Do you like this game? I'm liking it so far. I never really played it until I started streaming it. Welcome to Item Shop. Ooh, I could buy marble 3s. Yeah, let's get a couple of these at least. I always watch your shorts, bro. Yo, Crusaders TCG. I love trading card games. And welcome. Karma, we need to talk. You keep doing late night streams when I'm sleeping and it's breaking my heart. Yo, Nicholas D, what's a good hour for you? Welcome to Weapon Shop. That was the name of the other weapon shop, too. Has the exact same inventory. I wonder if they're competitors or partners. The flea market is our center for trade. Why is it called a flea market? Why is that the terminology? Also, like, everything's so wimbly down here. It's because we're underwater. But I'd like to think that we're not underwater, and it's just because of drugs. An old woman bought a claw. What do you suppose she's gonna do with it? Claw somebody? The dark dragons are not equipped to fight in the water. Prima is safe. Okay, that's the name of this town, is what I've gleaned. We've lost a lot of business without a delivery of the goods. Oh, baby, I'll deliver the goods. What's up, Sean R? Coffee for Karma? Karma coffee. Could be something to think about. Yeah, you think I should, like, have my own coffee brand? Currently been streaming South Park Snowy Day. I never heard of that one. I know there are like a bunch of South Park games that I never really got into. There's less competition at night. Which sucks, because I love competition. You'll find metalsmiths in Gant. Beware. Not metalsmiths. Just metal people who are all named Smith. Okay? That's what he means. New party member soon is usually what that means. Invictus, correct. I'd like an autographed coffee mug. Brandon B, that's not a bad idea. Should I, like, raffle one off? While you're asleep, others are working. Yes. And while I'm pooping, others are peeing. You could say that about a lot of things. While KarmaJolt is streaming, other people are also streaming. Welcome to Weapon Shop. How can I help you? Ooh, look at this. Okay, I can actually get a weapon for my current character. Alright, let's maybe spend some money here. Yo, that gives me 69 offense. That's hilarious. Let's trade my poll. Speaking of polls, I put a poll in the chat about which sunglasses I should wear next. Something I like to do often. Yo, this guy's got great defense. Alright, let's get the spine cool. What does CL stand for? Do you think? OMG KarmaJolt, yo, Jordy Pants, your sunglasses are an option on the poll. Even better, autographed pair of sunglasses. Ooh, that's a good idea. Yeah, should I, like, raffle off some autographed stuff? But yeah, this place is a little cafe, and they weren't selling coffee in here? They didn't offer it to me, anyway. Cutlass, maybe? Well, it was an armor, though. Although, I mean, I don't doubt this person's ability to wear a weapon as an armor. Man, look at all the shops. Also, I don't know what I need to do in this town. I'm not sure what to do next, so let's go shopping. I can get a vitamin? I can get a G-bar. Granola bar, obviously. That's why it's so expensive. Oh, there's a little statue here. Oh, and here is where... This is the employment office. The guild owner is in the back room. I'm the guy at the front desk who tells you that. I hope that losing your license taught you a lesson, Gobi. Ah, that's this character's name, by the way. This fish, named after a desert, obviously. So what brings you here today? Gills? We don't have them. Yes, that's what I need. Okay, so my other party members are trapped on an island, and we need the gills so that they can breathe underwater. I mean, we could get like a boat or a helicopter and lift them out. But nah, let's get a magical item that will allow them to breathe underwater, because that's funner. We don't have them. If you want them, go to Gant. Gant, you see I'm busy? Sorry, I'm trying to make jokes. Because I'm excited that Nintendo Fan Club is here. Alright, sleepy time. Oh, I thought that was like a shelf or a treasure chest. I'm gonna talk to this person from the next bed, no? Z. Finally caught you live. What game is this? Yo, Mystic429? This is Breath of Fire for the Super SNES system on the Super Nintendo. While you're asleep, others are working. That's the only time they work. Alright, Gobi is asleep. The Dark Dragons are not equipped to fight in the water. Have I been here? I mean, I feel like every... No, this one's different. What is Trider? Trider? Hardly newer. That's like a game for NES. That's a Capcom game. Wait, I just want some info about it. Tell me about... Dang it, I keep hitting the wrong thingy. Tell me about Trider. Alright, I bet Karn can use it, but it's not telling me that since he's not currently in my party. Iron Mail. I, like, probably want to buy some of this stuff, right? Oh, this is a shield. Do I have a shield currently? It's weird that they abbreviate shield to SL there, because every other time it's SH. Unless SL is something similar to a shield, but not a shield, and you equip it in your shield slot. Did you just say hi to me without saying I'm new here joke? Not yet. Nintendo Fan Club, I'm getting there because you're not new enough here. I can get a sardine. Oh, this is a... I see. This is a fishing shop. Always streaming while I'm at work lately, but I feel procrastinating today. Good. Don't tell your boss. That's what I thought. I couldn't remember the name. Yeah, you knew it. Since we don't have any goods, the big fish is not in service. Yeah, no, I heard that from the other guy. What do you think this next guy will say? Since we don't have any goods, the big fish is not in service. Okay, so I guess I'm supposed to go to Gant. But, like, also, I'm gonna have to use a ton of marble 3s if I want to make it anywhere around here. Where is Gant? How do I open the map? I think it's start. What's up, Pickles Demand? Oh, I don't have a map of the underwater areas. But there is a new battle music. I forgot about this. So let's attack Fishy with a javelin. Bop. Okay, I hit for 39. That's not so bad. I also probably have the E key that I can still use in battle to hit everyone for 30. All enemies. But yeah, welcome, Pickles Dumb-man. Damn, this brings back so many memories. Good. I'm also at work, but I'm trying to be somewhat productive. Yo, Brandon B., I believe in you. Molly M's cat is down here. Well, now she's up there. Alright, let's fight some battles. Get this fish some muscles. You figure these fish would be all about fighting battles because that's like a guaranteed way to make money. You don't have to rely on business. You remember my great €1 dono? Nintendo Fan Club, like it was yesterday. Ooh, double worm. Yeah, this is probably gonna be bad. Oops, I hit auto battle. That was the opposite of what I wanted to do. And I fought Creon X. Alright, you know what? Let's do it. Let's fight it out. Let's see what I can do. Does this guy have any spells? I am mashing all the wrong buttons now. Okay, so he can summon, like, fishies. I might die here. God, I'm, like, so discombobulated today. I think I'm gonna die, because these enemies will go first, yeah. One party member is brutal. Especially if I hit the wrong buttons in combat like a freaking idiot. And I don't know why I've been doing that so much lately. But, like, I feel like my brain is just ahead of my body and I cannot get off autopilot. And it's been that way for weeks and weeks. It was a little bit like that like a year or two ago, then it got better. But I don't know why that's happening to me. I can't stop saying or doing things before I think about them. Not enough coffee? I don't think that's it, Pickles Demand. How can I donate euros when I'm in the US? Brandon B, there's gotta be a way. The €1 became a coffee. I remember the €1 dono. Yeah. Everybody spam the 1 in the... Spam a 1 emoji, or just a regular 1 in the chat. In remembrance of the €1 dono. Thank you. Thank you for the 1s. I feel like I've won your hearts. You can only donate great currencies from great countries. Yeah, so nothing from, like, the moon, because that's not an official country. And no, like, Chuck E. Cheese tokens. You remember Legend of Legaia? Yo, Mystic, I never played that one. But I'm aware of it. Like, I've seen it before, and it looks cool. Alright, so let's not hit the wrong buttons for the rest of my life. Am I, like, out of... I was about to say, am I out of herbs? There's no way. I think I lost some money when I got a game over. But also, like, last episode, it's like, you get this guy, and he's like, don't worry, everyone, I'll save you. And then he goes off on his own, underwater. You're in a party of 1. You run into 1 enemy, it puts you to sleep, and then kicks your butt. And then you die, and then you wake up in the town where you're supposed to be, and it's like, okay, well, that seemed like a death warp. That was very handy and fast. Yo, Nintendo Fan Club with the €1 donation. Oh my gosh. LexiWolf, do you see this guy? Donating a whole euro in my chat. Kant? Is that a continuous attack? Because he jabbed twice? Amazing. Yo, thank you so much, Nintendo Fan Club. That's approximately $1.07 in US currency. It's not a donation, it's a dono. Thank you. I apologize. You can take it back if you want. Yo, Superman, haven't seen you in a while. Hey, Karma, good luck with the stream. Hey, appreciate you. Yo, so I saw you posted like a speed run of Journey to Silius, which is an awesome NES game with a great soundtrack that I made a video series of a while back and had a ton of trouble with. It's a tough game. But I saw you doing some death warps that seemed to abuse, like, the way the game calculated your, like, your respawn point, or, like, it got you to a checkpoint that you hadn't reached. Casually is very tough. Yo, Brandon B with a $1 donation. That's basically €1. Thank you so much. But yeah, Superman, so like, it looked like you died in a specific spot. Talking about Journey to Silius on the Nintendo NES system. And like, it looked like you died in a specific spot, and then it respawned you at a checkpoint that was way ahead of where you died. Is that what I was seeing? I believe when you die in Breath of Fire, you lose 1/4 of your total gold. Yeah, Raymond S. Okay, so I was going to comment on that. It looks like I have less gold now. That's not so bad. I mean, I should stop dying, but, like, it's not, like, a huge penalty, you know? Not to mention, like, you're fully revived, is what it seems like. Bop, bop, double jab on that fish. That was what I was doing correct. Yeah, so I gotta make some videos about that. I gotta look up how it's done. But also, you mentioned something about a glitch that you can do for, like, the penultimate boss, like the one before the final boss. And it seems like, so in Journey to Silius, which is a cool game, very difficult with an awesome soundtrack, that apparently was supposed to be related to the Terminator franchise before they realized they weren't getting the license. Anyway, the boss before the final boss is like a big spaceship thing that you fight, where you, like, blow up the front end of it, and then it, like, slowly spaceships over you, which takes about 35 seconds. And then you blow up the back end of it, and that's the end of the fight. But, like, apparently, if you blow up the front end of the ship at the exact right frame, like, as its vulnerable area, its hitbox is leaving the screen, it skips the rest of the fight. So you don't have to wait for it to, like, slowly spaceship over you before you can fight the back end of it. You can just skip that part. It's based on subpixels. I'd love to help you if you have questions. Yeah. Yo, that'd be sick. I would love to make a short video about that. Lay White, what's going on? Heading to urgent care. Was in so much pain from my ankle. Any movement of my ankle made me yelp in pain. Oh no, LEXIWOLF. So you tore your what now? What is it called? Do you have Discord? Yo, Supermain? I'm so glad you asked. There's a link to my Discord in the video description. Yeah, message me. So I think I should be using the... Yeah, I should be using the E key against this guy, because that'll do just outright more damage. I love that Gobi is like, alright, rest of the party, you stay on this island. Give me all your items and money. Trust me, it'll be fine. I'm a fish. The Discord has cat pics too. That's true, Jordy Pants. Yeah, anybody in the chat? Feel free to join my Discord. There's a link to it in the video description. We post cat pictures. We talk about games. I will pretty much always post on the Discord before I go live with a live stream. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I know I need to go to Gant, but like, who knows where that is? Peroneal ligament. It runs along the outside of your foot around your ankle. That sounds painful, LEXIWOLF. I'm so sorry. That sounds cool. I'll join pretty soon, says Yoel Von 06. Am I saying your name right? I know I keep asking that, but then I forget to look at your response. And welcome. I'm trying to get like one level up before I get out of here. Does it tell me exp to next level? No? Fate 69? That's hilarious. You are saying it correctly, don't worry. Alright, thank you. I'm not worried anymore. 14. Alright, that guy I should be using the E key against as well. Because the E key is just such a good item that has permanent use. It has unlimited uses. And it hits every enemy for 30. So that's awesome against enemies with high defense. Some people say it's 06, which sounds sick, but 06 also works. Yoel Von 06! Alright, yeah, that's a little bit better. E-Key is carrying my playthrough, says Lay White. I believe it. Alright, how much money I got? My webcam is like a little bit covering my screen. Don't forget to like the stream all. Yo, Supermain, thank you so much. This guy, Supermain, in the chat right now, is very good at F-Zero 99 and has done a lot of F-Zero 99 streaming. Maybe almost as much as I have. But is way better at the game. Did I find a wild glitch related to the music? Did I just stop the music for all of Prima? This is Prima. What happened to the music? Wait. Can you guys still hear the sound, or did something happen to me? Hold up. I'm about to sound real dumb if the music is still good for you. Oh, there it is. Okay. Not a glitch, just like my fucking cables, like, got dislodged. Excuse my language. But it seemed to coincide with, like, a screen transition there, so I got very confused. Don't swear, says Nintendo Fan Club. I'm sorry. Wow, the fuck word. Lay White? I used to swear so much more on my streams. I think that changed when I, like, realized, like, oh, I have a kid who listens to me, you know? Wasn't joking. Nintendo Fan Club, you stop. Stop telling people what to do on their own streams. I was as confused as you were for a second there. Yo, Raymond S. I don't think that was cat related, because all my cats are over there, but like, I might have bumped the table or something, and the sound just stopped. Hearing you swear sounds strange, but it's funny. My gosh. Ooh, I hit him with basically a crit there. Kant, as in continuous attack, is that what that means? I thought it was hot. Thanks, Jordy Pants. But also so is not swearing. Why is that enemy called Creon X? Yo, we finally turned Sweet 16. HP up 7. Some stats you don't need. Luck up 2. Yeah, just whatever Karma says is hot. Thanks, Jordy Pants. I'm very sexy. Well, I fought one Creon X. Let's sleep. Let's sleep about it. Welcome to the inn. It's 200 bucks. You wish to say? Guys, I'm nervous about having to go to the DMV later. What if they tell me I don't have the correct documentation to renew my license? Even though I looked it up. And then what if they tell me that I have to wait a long time, even though I scheduled an appointment for 2 o'clock? Let's go this way. What's over here? We're fighting it out. Karma, don't tell me what to do in your streams. Wait, that makes no sense. Nintendo Fan Club? I will tell you to like this video and tell your friends I'm great. Yeah, basically I always tell people what to do, which is tell your friends I'm great. Sorry I'm late. I have a test right now for school. Yo, Plistor? Good luck. What kind of test? Let's cure. I'm going to the DMV today too, says Pickles to man. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Let's go. It's okay, KJ, you can get my driver's license. Yeah, I'll just borrow Brandon B's. Alright, problem solved. I will still tell my friends you're great, even if you don't tell me to do it. Oh my gosh. Yo, Elvon06? Thank you. Tell them you're KarmaJolt, and their friends should have told them that you're great, and you should get a renewal. Yeah, that's what okay, at the DMV, I'll be like, yeah, instead of my legal name, can you put KarmaJolt? And they'll be like, no. That's how that will go. But I'll try it anyway. I'm nervous about having to take an eye exam, especially. What if they find out I'm blind and I shouldn't be operating a vehicle? This looks bad. Let's get out of here. Alright, they asked for it by cornering me like that. I love how he jumps up in the air when he uses an item. Or a spell. Possibly. Alright, cure yourself, Gobi. He's got real low speed, so, like, pretty much any time, the enemies will go before him. Which is fine if you're curing yourself to full after taking a bunch of hits. It's actually preferable that way. Like, in that specific scenario. If you can survive all the hits. I also have a driver's test today. Yo, Plister? Good luck. I failed my first driver's test. Because the driving instructor in the car was a cop, which is a stupid thing to do, is to put a cop in somebody's car. But like basically coming out of the parking lot, there was an oncoming car, so I was waiting, and he was like, go, go, go. And so I was like, oh, okay. So I went in front of this car at like a dangerous time because a literal police officer was pressuring me. Then he failed me for the exam, being like, you pulled in front of that car and that was dangerous. And I was like, in what world do I not get punished for disobeying a police officer? Like, why would that be okay? To put a police officer in a teenager's car and then tell them, like, you actually have to disobey the police officer if you want to pass this exam. So yeah, they failed me. And then the next... Yo, I'm blue because I'm poison. Then the next driver's test that I took, there was also a police officer in the car, but one who was, like, not a horrible human being. And he was like, yeah, it's fine. You did one thing wrong, but you still passed the test. It doesn't appear that I have to go this way. But, like, what's in this volcano? Ooh, I bet this is delicious. No? What town are you walking in circles around? Yeah, so that was Prima. And I think I have to get to Gant, but, like, I don't know where to go. Maybe I should go back to town and ask somebody where that is. Back in 1942, when you took your test, Jordy Pants? What are you saying? I'm not that old. I'm actually 309. I'm one of those elves. I know I look older. My driving examiner looked just like Sam Neill, so that was interesting. Who's that? Who that is? You sassy today is correct. I could use marble 3s. Played Dr. Alan Grant in Jurassic Park. Thank you! Okay, I'm old enough to know that one. I did not know that actor's name. Strange Mist. Who are our favorite actors? I miss Alan Rickman, I'll say that. So you had to break the law to a police officer to get a license to get a chance to break the law and get pulled over by a police officer. Not gonna lie, that sounds like a pyramid scheme. Yeah, so, like, imagine being 16 years old and there's, like, a police officer. One who would, like, definitely pull you over and tear your car apart to try to find drugs. No matter who you are. Gosh, I definitely don't need to be here, do I? And he is, like, pressuring you to do something dangerous. And then you do it, and he fails you for it, being like, oh, you can never submit to peer pressure when you're driving. So if your friends told you to pull out in front of a vehicle, you would do it. No, my friends aren't police officers. My friends are not a police officer. And they're not that aggressive. Nor are they driving instructors. I know my friends are morons. I would not listen to them. Was that in Connecticut? Yeah. Definitely not a great guy. You take Power Doctor. Okay, so it looks like there's just like some cool treasures in here, and that's cool. It's a little more than peer pressure when it's an order from a cop. Yes, exactly. Thank you. Thank you, Vornak. So if your friends told you to jump off a bridge, would you do it? No, that is a very different scenario than this one. Ooh, money! Oh, it's just an herb. What are those bubbles? Why is the ground farting there? Magma. I feel like I don't need to be here. The ocean volcano is full of hot, bubbling lava. It is. That's where you drop the ring. But you gotta make sure the ring doesn't float. The Marble 3 no longer works. What about this Marble 3? Where do I go? What do I do? I have to find the gills from a town called Gant, and I'm not sure how to get there. I'll marble your 3, says Jordy Pants. Not my 3! Like you could handle my 3. You can't guard me. Wait, I've been up here. Okay, that's all there is up here. Actually, I'm a terrible shooter. If I tried to hit a 3-pointer, I'd be like, where's the basket? I can't see that far. But please give me a driver's license. The Marble 3 no longer works. You encountered 2 crazy Nautilus things. Yo, that poison sound effect is incredible. Are you breathing underwater by having a fish over your head? This character is a fish person, I think. You know, I haven't asked. Antler. Hardly knew her. Why do the antlers cure you of poison? The encounters are less annoying here than Pokemon. Yeah, Yoel Von 06. That has a lot to do with the fact that the encounters in Pokemon are very slow. And like every time you get into a battle in Pokemon, it's like screen flash, and then it swirls. Then it goes into the battle screen, it fades in, then it's like your trainer shows up, and then it's like, poof, a wild freaking idiot shows up. Go, my Pokemon, chew, poof, and then your menu shows up, you can finally choose a command. But like, I don't know, this is relatively fast. Bop. Bop. Much faster than Pokemon. Where an attack in Pokemon, if you don't turn off the animations, is like... Obamacare used Thunder Shock, and then there's like a woo 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 woo, bop, and then it shows the HP bar slowly decreasing, and it's like that's how much time it takes for one attack. What is this, Legend of Dragoon? Gant isn't an underwater city. Thank you, Freddy G. Thank you so much for that hint. I feel like somebody should have mentioned that in town. Did they? Was I just not paying attention? We're having fun. Yo, this is a dogfish. Ah. I should throw a bone to distract them. I think Dogfish is a brand of... is like a brewery around here. Or, I don't know, I think it's local. Maybe it's not. Anybody heard of that? I'm upset that you said G.I. Joe was better than Zelda, by the way. Jordy Pants, I have to bait that engagement. Speaking of bait, let's fight these fish. With a fish. Fight fish with fish. Yo, these guys have a ton of HP. But yeah, that G.I. Joe game that I posted a video about yesterday, like, it looks pretty darn good. Like, I think my friend You Can Beat Video Games made a video about that at one point. Luck up 4! It's so excited about my luck going up. My luck has run up. A strange mist. It's pretty strange. It's weird that there's a strange mist around us when we're underwater. It just kind of follows us. Alright, let's get out of here. Maybe Gant isn't this far away from the town I just came from. Look at this deep ravine in the ocean. Anything in here? No? The marble 3 no longer works. That's great. That's great that that happened. Well, what's over here? Land? Oh, I hate it. There's crazy looking trees around here. This is haunted for sure. Be real cool if the game gave me some direction. Okay, well this is like a pyramid. It's probably not Gant, is what I'm guessing. That looks like a town. Let's try to get over there. Can I just like walk into the ocean somewhere? Walk southwest along the coastline. Invictus, thank you. But when it says leave the ocean, like there's a couple places I can do that. Monorance Sharp, what's going on? Dead trees in the middle of nowhere? No, thank you is correct. Okay, let's see if there's another place I can leave the ocean from. So was there a way to get around those mountains? Let me buy more marble 3s. Let's do that first. Stay at the inn. Get my HPs back. Do you wish to stay here? I do. Okay, to get there, walk south and west along the coastline. You can't miss the landing. Follow the road west between the mountains and find Gant. Since you're underwater, let's do an underwater fun fact of the day. Ooh, Raymond S., let's go. To date, we have discovered 240,470 marine life forms, which is only about 9% of what we believe exists. 94% of all life is aquatic. That makes a lot of sense. Because, like, the Earth is 70% water, just like me. Can we gamble anywhere in this game? I'm not sure. Megaharv would know. I think the fish needs to stay hydrated. Yeah, agree. Okay, so did I miss something up here? Marble 3 no longer works. God damn it, I meant to buy more of those. It'll be fine. Is there a path between the mountains? There's no way. Yeah, there's no way I can go that way. Okay. Okay, this doesn't seem right. It doesn't look like there's any way for me to go here. The Marble 3 basically just negates random encounters. So I'm not... That's why I'm not running into any enemies right now. And is there anything up here? No. Well... Okay, so yeah, that leads to nothing too. Not Paul. This game is called Breath of Fire for the Super Nintendo, and it's from like 1993. This is my first time playing it. So far, I like it, except this part, like, I don't know where to go. And there's kind of a lot of that in this game. Which is forgivable for a game from 1993. Maybe let's go back to town and, like, talk to some people. Go left, says Brandon B. Do you know what you're talking about? Or are you guessing? One of these shops had Marble 3 for sale. That building in the mountains you are explicitly ignoring might be the way to Gant. Just a heads up. To avoid last place you check syndrome. So I have to go through like an entire dungeon now? With this guy? Don't you become under-leveled at some point if there are no encounters? Well, yeah, of course, Don. But that's never been a problem. Like, the fights in this game are not hard, except for now that I've got only one party member. And it's hard in, like, a BS kind of way, and not like a, oh, you're not strong enough kind of way, you know? The Marble 3 no longer works. I might get into a random encounter around here, then. Yeah, there are 2 inns. Oh my gosh, where do I buy the Marble 3? There's too many shops in this town. Okay, I can definitively say that this part of the game sucks, and I don't like it. KarmaJolt is so great and funny and smart that everyone should like the stream and subscribe. Yo, Jordy Pants, thank you so much. Yeah, I see. Yeah, so, like, I haven't had a problem with low levels yet, even though I do feel like I'm using the Marble 3 a lot to avoid encounters. There have been a couple boss fights that, like, I don't know, my chat is like, ooh, this is a hard one, and I handled it no problem. Go to Gant. Okay, where is that? Yeah, maybe I should look up a guide real quick. Underwater adventure. Yeah, I'm on like RPGclassics.com here. Okay. So this guide is like, the trip to Gant is bearable once you exit the ocean, but like, where do I exit? And it's mentioning nothing about that pyramid that I saw, so like... Maybe I'm exiting at the wrong spot? Sorry, y'all, I'm looking up a guide. Alright, where's Gant? I'm looking at a map here. I guess I could show you my screen, but I don't want to show you what tabs I've got open. Oh, this is Breath of Fire 2. That's not what I looked for. Okay, so I'm looking at a map now. Gant is labeled with L. Where is that? Gosh, I don't see it on this map. I know I'm ignoring chat for the moment. Why am I not seeing it on the map? This is hard. Yeah, so I'm looking at a map right now that's like, oh, Gant is labeled as L, but there is no L on the map. Like it's Christmas. I see H-I-J-M. Come on, dude. I just need a labeled map here. This one's also Breath of Fire 2. Come on. I'm looking for Breath of Fire 1. Okay, so there's like a gap in information about where I need to go now. This is incredible. Welcome, everybody. I'm looking at a map because I, like, don't know where to go in this game. Just play Zelda instead. Why does every good SNES game have this effect? Gosh. What are you talking about, the wimbliness on the screen right now, PMC? Well, what's up, Robert T? I see you. Yeah, how do I, like, get out of here? Okay, so, like, maybe let's just try going through that pyramid. I was starting to like this game, and then this happened. Where the town, basically the game's like, go to a different town. And it's like, all right, where is that? It's not on my map. You know that, right? It's not labeled on my map here. So, like, maybe I do have to go through this pyramid part? Let's fight this bird. I'm mad about it. That's not a chimera. That's just a bird. The correct ocean exit is along the southern edge. So I exited the water at the wrong spot. Is that correct, Invictus? Well, first I'm gonna fight this bird about it, because I'm mad. Like this. Chimera. Chimera. Truly a bird moment. That's true, PMC. You seem to know what you're talking about when it comes to bird moments. Alright, so I'm getting back in the water. Yeah, so I love that the walkthrough is like, exit the ocean, and there's like 4 different places to exit the ocean. And they all take you to very different areas. I have 69 HP, which is hilarious. Let's fight some Creon X's. That describes all my X's. What? What does that mean? What's up, Iron Rogue 90? Welcome. Alright, I gotta go, says Lay White. Hey, appreciate you showing up. Cure! Take Cure, everyone. Let's use the E key here to harm 2 enemies at once. It is pretty dumb that at this point in the game, they're like, oh, you're gonna have 1 party member, and there's gonna be a bunch of enemies that take a ton of hits to kill. So, like, battles are just gonna be stupid difficult right now. There's no reason for that, but, like, we felt like it, so... F you. Thanks, game. Let's go to the other end this time. They got breakfasts in the morning. News, old man mad at 20-year-old game. I know, but like, even back then, like, shouldn't people have, like, known to design the game in a not bad way? Like, they knew people were gonna be playing this, right? Like, I know back then, video games were, like, relatively new. So maybe not every company knew how to balance a game or, like, optimize it in a way that made sense. But they should at least understand, like, oh, this part that we programmed that isn't fun, the point of video games is that they should be fun, right? Like, maybe we should change that. Guy is like 45, says Nelson R. I am like 45. Okay, so there is a southern... Yeah, okay, so there's a southern coastal exit here. Alright. Yeah, the game didn't exactly guide me there, and there was a lot to explore to the north, so, like, that could have taken me an extra hour. I already spent a long time trying to find this path, but I could have spent longer. Because the game was just like, go to Gant. You're on your own finding it. We made it here. Oh my gosh, I'm saving. Like, immediately. The Marble 3 no longer works. You guys need some marbles? Sometimes I wonder if this obtuseness in old SNES games is a form of copy protection, like... kind of like the letter from Star Tropics. You have to dunk into a bowl of water to read the invisible text on it. Yeah, so what Invictus is talking about, for those who don't know, is that there's an NES game called Star Tropics. Fun game, brutally difficult. At one point in the game, you, like, enter your submarine that belongs to your dad, who is missing. I got an Herglass. And in order to activate the submarine's, like, super submarine mode or something or whatever before you can advance the plot, you need to enter a specific 3-digit code. The only way you can find that code is, and the game tells you this, you need to read the letter from Dr. Jones, which is your father. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so I can now switch day to night. The letter that they're talking about comes packaged with the game in the instruction manual, and when you read the letter, it says something like, you know, submerge this letter in water to reveal the secret code that allows you to do the super submarine thing. So you physically take this letter and put it in like a bowl of water, and you'll see the code come out, which I believe is 747 or maybe 737. I don't know. I got lucky and guessed it the first time I was playing this game. But that is how you're supposed to find that code, is you physically take a piece of paper and dunk it in water. It's paper that comes with the game. If you don't have that, you're stuck. Unless you have the internet. But who had that back in the 90s? Or the 80s? Welcome to Weapon Shop. Ooh, I can get Hero SP. That stands for Spear, probably. Looks like I can get hammers. Let's compare some stuff. Yo, this is way better than the Javelin. Okay. What's up, FF7 Freak? Hello, welcome. It's a cool way to prevent piracy. Do you recommend playing these kind of RPG games? Yes, PMC I do, but there's no shame in using a guide if you get lost or stuck. Because some of them are pretty obtuse. Some of them, like, there's no way you're gonna figure out, like, oh, you have to talk to this one random NPC in the corner of a town who has nothing to do with the plot before you can actually advance. Some games do stuff like that. This game does it, apparently. Like, there were specific people I just had to talk to before I could... before certain events would trigger, and not even people who are, like, important. It's not like I had to talk to the king. It's like you have to talk to somebody who's, like, outside the king's house and stuff like that. Anyway, I made it to the town of Gant. I think. There's nobody outside here? There's nobody inside here either. There's really nobody here. I once played a game that would execute you, luckily in-game, if you got the code in the manual wrong. Yeah, so that... Looking stuff up in the manual used to be like an anti-piracy technique that a lot of games would employ. One that I remember very specifically was in Day of the Tentacle for PC that my mom bought for me. It was like, it came on like floppy disks. At one point, you have to make a battery out of salad ingredients. It's called the salad battery. And in order to look up, like, the proportions of vinegar versus oil and how many croutons to use in this salad battery, the game, like, when you start the game, it would generate, like, a random number. And at one point during the game, approximately 1/3 through the game, I would say, it tells you to look up a specific page in the instruction manual. And when you look up that page... Like, every page on the instruction manual would have, in, like, the lower corner, a diagram of the salad battery showing how much of each ingredient to use in it. So, you know, like, one example would be like, oh, so turn to page 12 to get the correct proportions for your salad battery. And it would show, okay, use 2 ounces of vinegar, 5 ounces of oil, croutons in the upper left and lower left, I don't know, modules of the battery. And that is the specific solution for this puzzle because we told you to look at page 12. Another one I remember was in TIE Fighter. Each time you created a new character, it would generate a random number, and it would be like, okay, go to that number in the instruction manual, and then every page in the instruction manual would have a specific password. We lost the manual, but we remembered like a couple specific passwords for certain pages. So every time we created a new character, we'd have to hope that it rolled like one of the 3 words we remembered, you know? Please give full recipe. I want a salad battery. WTF do you use a salad battery for, though? Yo, Jordy Pants, you use it to allow your friend from the past to get back to the future, obviously. It's a time travel game. The Dark Dragons attacked and took our young men. Take some goods to the Prima guild owner, okay? Thank you, the goods are in the treasure chest. It's just nondescript goods. Ooh, baby, I got the goods. Ah! I didn't mean to push that into the little alcove there. Let's reset the furniture by going up the stairs, then down the stairs. It's like the one thing stairs are good for. You're carrying too many things. Don't you tell me what I'm carrying, but also they're right. I should not strain myself. Let's use this. Gobi's luck is up one. The young men are being forced to build a secret weapon. They're being held in a fortress on the western side of the mountains. Good, I'm gonna take your clothes. You take a potion. Is that agility? Look, Gobi can get all of the stat increases right now. Agility up one, nice. The Witcher 2 had an interesting thing. If you had a pirated copy of the game, all the romanced NPC scenes had the NPC replaced by a creepy old lady named Marietta Laredo. Pippin just jumped down from the window, by the way. That's what that was. Yeah, so like some other games, their piracy check would be like internal, and they would check to see if you're using like the specific hardware for which the game was built. Like so many Super Nintendo games, for example, would check to see if you're using a real Super Nintendo. And like, for example, Donkey Kong Country 2, if it felt that you weren't using an actual SNES, it would bring you to like the game over screen with like a little warning that was like, it's a crime to play pirated games or to use unofficial hardware or something like that. Tetris Attack had one that would just bring you to a screen that was like, warning, it's a crime to play pirated games or use unofficial hardware. For more information, see section blah 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 of... I remember there was a typo on that screen. But what Earthbound would do was it would just, like, fill the screen with an insane amount of enemy encounters. Like in Earthbound for Super Nintendo, you don't have random encounters, you have encounters that are visible on the screen, and if you run into that enemy, then you get into a battle. If the game was like, this is a pirated copy, or if it was like, you're not playing on an actual Super Nintendo, it would fill the screen with a ton of enemies, to the point where, like, the game would just be so laggy and frustrating to play. And then, if you somehow played through the game all the way to the final battle, before the final battle, it would erase your save data and reset the game. Yes. So in Metal Gear Solid, one thing that they did was, at one point you have to contact a specific character named Meryl, and you get her contact number by looking at the actual back of the game case, the CD case that the game came in. There's a screenshot back there of the conversation between Snake and Meryl that shows her codec number, which is like 140.30 or something. So you're supposed to look at the actual, like, the back of the... I might still have it around here. No, I don't. But you're supposed to look at the actual back of the game case to find her codec number so that you can call her. I'm talking about Metal Gear Solid, which is a game I streamed a couple months ago, and we had a ton of fun with it. 140.15, I brute forced it. Yeah, Nicholas D, that is something you could do. I mean, there's only like 100 or 200 possible codec frequencies that you could call. And you can eliminate 4 or 5 of them, because those are for Mei Ling or the Colonel. So yeah, if you just call every codec number on your little machine, you'll eventually find Meryl. The Marble 3 no longer works now that you're entering this house. This game reminds me of Shining Star, Zelda, and Final Fantasy. Yeah, it's clearly inspired by some of those RPGs. You brought the goods, Gobi! Please take the gills with my thanks. Gobi receives the gills. There's a letter. It says that Gant has been attacked. Yeah, no, I heard about that. I was going to tell you about that for sure. I definitely remember that. That didn't sound good. What was that noise? Just my imagination. Fish. The Dark Dragons have attacked a small boat. We care about this for some reason. The survivor of the boat attack needs your help. They're just called fish? That's what they're called in the text box? Guild owner. I'll be there right away. They're not like fish people, or they don't have names. What's going on, says Gobi. Richie Rich, what's going on? A ghost has come to take him away to the netherworld. What the heck? This seems unrelated to a boat attack. Soon you will join me. We can't lose him, Gobi. He has important information to pass on. I know a warrior who can shoo away that ghost. It will cost 10,000 GP. That's too much. How about 5,000? Yeah, sure. Great, get moving. Hurry, we need him now. Is it me? Soon you will join me. Ooh. Why can't I fight the ghosts? This is so ham-fisted, this part of the plot. It's 300 GP per night here. Nah, I got somebody's life to save. I'll be back. Yeah, I'm playing this on Nintendo Switch. It's on the Super Nintendo collection, so, like, I don't think you need the, like, the deluxe online package in order to play it. Just the regular type. Now where do I go? I feel like I need to find my friends now. But, like, where are they? Okay, so here's part of the reason I'm so confused about this part. Is, like... basically, when I first started this section of the game... Okay, I found them. So this is where the rest of my party has been camping out since our boat was exploded. But basically what happened was, this chapter started, I'm on this island, I have no idea where anything is. I walk into the ocean, get into a battle like here, and then I die. Then I'm teleported to the nearest town, which is Prima. So I had no sense of direction about where Prima was in relation to this island, for example. So I was having a hard time, like, figuring out where everything was. I could use some suntan lotion. Sorry I'm late, are you ready? What are you waiting for, says Karn. I can't wait any longer. Yeah, now let's hop into the ocean. May luck be with you. I'm counting on that money. And it gives me this party with Bo in reserve, but Nina, Karn, Wolf, and Gobi as the leader. Karn's level 16. Yeah, so, like, this is why I didn't think I was underleveled, because, like, I've been skipping a lot of random encounters, but, like, when I get new party members, they're still way under level, or lower level than the rest of my party. By the way, let's end the poll and see what Glasses won. Yo, Pink barely beat out the Jordy Pants special, with 37% of the vote as opposed to 36. That's okay, Jordy Pants. I was wearing your glasses like all day yesterday. Just for the record, these are the Jordy Pants special. So thank you, Jordy Pants, for sending me those sunglasses. And these are pink. That's like one vote. I mean, you're right, Nicholas D. The gills are in place. You look great in them. Thank you. She also sent me this Kirby plushie, who's got like a little beetle horn thing here. Look at how adorable that is. And then a Samus thingy that I knocked off of my desk by accident. And it's under there somewhere. I'll grab it soon. The Marble 3 no longer works. That's great. That's great to know. I'm gonna save the game before I fight this ghost, just in case. That'd be cool if that's what my party members were thinking. Like, you know what? Before we fight this ghost, we should save the game. We should save our lives, is what they're thinking. Samus thingy. So a Metroid, yes. Hey, did you know you got a ghost upstairs? Alright, I've got my friends. Hey, boss fight, are you ready? Give up. You're powerless against me. It's weird that he didn't want to fight me when there was just one fish. But he waited until, like, he had less of an advantage. You can't use a special power. Alright, Karn, hit him. I could go into dragon form now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, let's do that. Thunder Doctor, let's go. And then I'm gonna attack up. Gobi! Fish power, let's go. 62, okay. This might be difficult. Yo, 108 is like pretty darn good. Oh, Nina's in the front row. Right, okay, I forgot that basically every time, she doesn't have any MP. Okay, after an entire, like, chapter, the game didn't give me my HP back or my MP back. Okay, so not only does the game constantly mess with your party order, It also changes like what row they are in, which affects how much physical damage you deal and take. And, like, basically that entire time that my party was not in my party, they were at low HP and low AP. So they weren't refreshed at any point. Which, like, makes sense according to the story, but is also BS. Let's use this. To get, like, all my MP back, I think, right? Probably not necessary. Like, this guy's gonna go down pretty fast. Yeah, that gave me 100 MP. Yeah, that was totally not necessary. Let's hit him with the E key. Let's, like, cause an earthquake in this inn. Oh, he seems alright. Cool. Attack up! Wolf Dragon! Yo, I am back, says Lay White. What time is it? Okay. Again, I do have to go to the DMV at some point. Which I hate. Everyone okay? Yeah, it seems like everyone's fine. But he hits Nina for like 65 damage. She's not usually in the front row. Gives me an Oregon Trail vibe? With this death guy? Dang! 240. What a beast that fish guy is. Arg, I'm losing! This can't be! That's his voice for sure. Where am I? Gobi could have handled that on his own, I think. Why are the dark dragons after you, Ox? Says guild owner. I was running from them because I had to give you a message. I am one of the metalsmiths. Our trade's been handed down for years. The dragons, knowing that we are skilled, forced us to make a secret weapon. We tried to fight, but they captured our families. Those dirty dark dragons. If I help him, I may be able to get my license back. Yes, you should help me for selfish reasons. Let's go, says Bo. We have vowed to defeat Zog's forces. Super CB, what's going on? Finally, work has been held. Anyways, I've returned. Ah, Ox. Yeah, welcome. We will help you. The world's greatest thief is on your side. Feel better? No, I was stabbed. Hold it. Why didn't you talk to me about this? Well done. The people trust you now. Keep it up. Thank you. Let's go destroy the secret weapons of the Dark Dragons. What kind of person would work as a DMV receptionist? Either they hate themselves or they just love to watch others suffer. Raymond S., I mean, some people just, like, need a job, you know? I worked plenty of jobs that I didn't like just because I needed to. Oh, cool, a new party member who kicked out Karn. This guy's name is Ox. He, looks like an ox. That Tide Hat really gives 0 defense. I should look up what that does. Act 0? I'm sorry? Why? The kind of people who have to pay bills. Yeah, exactly. Welcome to the inn. Might as well take another nap. I've been at the same job for 11 years, Richie Rich. I cannot fathom that. I've never worked at a company that, like, lasted that long. Ox is goated, or rather, oxed? Where do you think he went to college? Was it Oxford? I worked in telesales, called around trying to sell subscriptions to stamps. Nicholas D. That's weird in a way that I love. Okay, so where am I supposed to go now? This is Prima, by the way. Should I, like, get this guy some better weapons, you think? Richie, I had a job previously for 10 years in management, working from home. But now I'm the GM of a pizza place. Heck yeah, that sounds fun. It was weird, but, you know, had to feed the family. Oh my gosh. This looks like some good stuff around here. Oops. I probably should sell some things. 62, huh? What is the Rang's weapon power? Let's look at some numbers. 18. And Karn can equip this, but, like, I don't think it's going to be better than what he's got. Yeah, it's not. So I can sell that Power Doctor and the Dart. Let's do that. Alright, that's a good chunk of change. I meant to say yes. And then I think I have 2 of these, do I not? Or at least I did. Yeah, here we go. There's another. All about the za, baby! I have my fife. I forgot about the fife. I have a bunch of key items that I don't think I'm ever gonna need again. So I could put those in storage. Oh boy, a big stretch. Worked at a casino for like 10 years, and now I work for the Civil District Court. Yeah, I can see how those are similar. Alright, so what kind of offense does this give? That's good. Alright, finally I'll unequip the Rang. Actually, wait a second, isn't there another boomerang somewhere? Like, so this guy, Ox, I'm pretty sure his ability is that he can smash through walls, right? Or break rocks and stuff. And I think at one point I saw there was like a power boomerang stuck in a rock or something that I needed to smash before I could grab it. I'll buy one of these for no reason. Ooh. Dang, this is a huge upgrade for Ox. Alright, we're getting some shields. Ox breaks rocks. That's true. Alright, I'll give Nina 15 more defense, sure. I'm running out of money here. A rocking crypt, thank you, Daniel MWJ. And some trees? This probably sucks, right? It does. But this guy has the Tide Hat, which gives zero, literally zero defense. I guess I'll unequip the Icy Hot. That's a huge upgrade, too. The face mask doesn't give as much defense as the horn hat, which is less expensive. Yeah, I'm like out of money now. This guy made bank off of me. This game needs more lemons. I think you're right, Nicholas T. Okay, where do we go now? I kind of want to go back to Gant. Last chance to visit the name changer? Where is the name changer? I didn't meet the name changer, Nicholas D. Is it in this town? I just brought the goods. Should be in this town, according to a guide. Maybe he in the coffee shop. Prima controls world trade. Can you narrow that down? The building with the pen. Oh, did I just not see this? Yes, let's change some names. This for you, my man. I only get 4 characters. All right, there it is, Nick D. Who else wants a name? My cat is being goofy, says Layaway. Did I promise a name to anybody else? I feel like I did. Jordy Pants wanted one earlier. Alright, Jordy Pants, you can be the girl. This'll be Jordy. I only get 4 letters. I would like one for a later character, says Plistor. Yo, Lay White, you can be Gobi, who's the best character. Lay W. Hey, Tiny Cat. An Ox. I was gonna name him Lime. No, I messed it up. Not Limge. Can I be Karn? I could be Raze. You don't want to be Razy? That sounds like the rapper. Let's go with Raze. What is this game? Says Fireborn07. This is Breath of Fire. On the Super Nintendo, it's from like 1993. The ocean is huge. Unless you're a big fish, it's difficult to cross. I know this. Yeah, Sean should get one. I really thought you got 5 letters to work with, but I guess I was wrong. I don't know why I thought that, because none of the characters had more than 4 letters in their names. But yeah, welcome everybody. Thanks for showing up. This is Breath of Fire on the Super Nintendo. It's a Capcom RPG. And I'm having some fun with it, even though I was a little bit frustrated earlier because I didn't really know where to go. But I want to go back to Gant because now I can break those rocks, right? And I could see what was behind that guy's dresser. Yes, battle theme has been changed. And I love that Ox is just like big, strong guy with tiny shorts. Okay, so I changed Nina's row there, right? Yeah, she's taking a little bit less damage. KarmaJolt is great, and welcome, homies, says Jordy Pants. Thank you. This reminds me of a Zelda game mixed with an RPG. I mean, yeah, I see it. You can say that about a lot of games. But yeah, like so many games took their inspiration from Zelda or other RPGs. Uh-oh, what just happened? Nothing. Oh, I got a virus, says my computer? Yeah, that's fine. As long as it doesn't affect my stream. If Tiny Cat gets kittens, you should name one Tiny Shorts. Nicholas D? Can't happen, but... that'd be adorable. To have tiny kittens. Because Zelda is the greatest series ever. No, Jordy Pants. That title belongs to... Monopoly. No. What would be greater than Zelda? Yeah, what is the greatest video game franchise? Besides Kirby. G.I. Joe is... I always run from level 1 monsters. Daniel NWJ, like, that's probably slightly faster than auto-battling. My gosh, I love that he swings his shoulders because he's so muscular. Have you played the old Mario RPG or the new one? Yes, both. Big fan of that game. And then I had a fun time with the remake. Crunch! Yo, did he punch it? Oh my gosh, I love this guy. He can punch when he's party leader. Well, he can't punch anything, I guess. My kingdom was destroyed. Oh no, was that your kingdom? I didn't mean to punch it. I'm one of the few who knows this spell. Do I have to talk to him with party leader? Pretty sure Mario RPG is where I found KarmaJolt. Hey, Jordy Pants, I guess I didn't know that. With Karn? Oops. I think you mean Raise. Who are you? Raise? Let me teach you this spell. Ah! He jumped on top of me and is like cramming the spell into my head. Raise knows self-destruct. As I expected, you learned the spell. You are a member of my family line, Raise. This spell is now yours. That's like my dad. Cool! Whoa, he can jump super high now. Raise learns the spell of simulation. As I expected, you learned the spell. You are a member of my family line, Raise. This spell is now yours. What it does? Shin? I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? Yo, Karn and Gobi and Bo just became a super fish wolf person. And everything's fine. Yes, Fusion Ha is correct. I never played the original Super Mario RPG, and you were streaming the new one, and I was like, sure. And then I was hooked, and here we are. Ah, well, thanks for being so supportive and stuff. The advertising messes up the chat sync to the video feed, says Brandon B. I never knew that. Alright, Raze, show me what you can do. Still equips a bow. How long does this last? Oh no, I took 1 damage. Bat! Jarma Cult for life. Yeah, like it's NWO. Oh, I can shoot my bow and arrow better now. The arrow actually travels farther and faster? Is that what I'm seeing? Definitely faster. Yes, I take the meat. This guy's awesome and looks dumb. Imagine showing kids 20 years from now how these games look. Yeah, it's gonna be a trip. 657 with the crit on like a level 1 enemy. What a beast. Nina hit for 54. I'm sorry, Jordi hit for 54. So like this doesn't continually use MP? So why would I not want that? Do they not get experience when they're in that form? I actually don't know. I'll have to look it up. Flee! He should have fled. Sorry, I just gotta make sure this text isn't, like, important. It's not. It's from Sean R. Catching Karma live. Going to be a good day. Yo, Zachary Odell, welcome. And Grease Golem. I got my kid to play halfway through Earthbound. He was definitely having culture shock. That game is so good, though. I mean, did they enjoy it? What do I do now? Where do I go? Catching Karma in a Pokeball. Thanks, Nicholas D. Alright, now that there's 4 of us, this should be a little easier. Bah! Slammed for 48. Jordi reaches level 20. Let's go. No worries. I was there every step. And yeah, he loved it, but I think he just liked me chilling with him. I did talk the game up a lot. I love Earthbound, though. Is this game on Game Boy? Yo, that creepy guy in the corner? No, this is on Super Nintendo. I happen to be playing it on the Nintendo Switch, because there's like a collection of Super Nintendo games. Get the B-Rang in the desert. Oh yeah, I could just warp there, couldn't I? Fused characters still get exp. The only way someone will not get exp is if their HP is 0. So what's the downside to fusing in that case? Who's that person behind you? That's my cat. I also have a Kansas City Chiefs hoodie on my chair. Why does Ox look so confused there? You can't use this right now. You can't warp from the water? Okay, it's magic, but I thought, like, you know... I thought because it's magic, I could just do it from anywhere, you know? The whole dang Mother trilogy. Yeah, Mother 3 was really good. KC Unite. They can't lead and use their world abilities. I see, so you can't, like, disarm traps and stuff. Alright. So let's warp to... I think it was Arad. Arid. That describes the desert. I like this music. It reminds me of, like, a fancy mall. Not like a Hammer, but like a shopping mall. And then I wanted to go in here, right? I think I have to use the fife. Oh, I just hit the A button. Okay. I don't have to use it from my inventory. Can Ox punch these? I'm actually gonna switch Karn into the front, because this place has a lot of traps in it. To disable. But yeah, where was that boomerang stuck in a rock? Let's go find that. I'm guessing it's down here. Is this Golden Sun? Yo, Polaust? It's close. It's similar to Golden Sun. This is Breath of Fire on the Super Nintendo. And welcome. I'm playing it on Nintendo Switch. I don't remember where to go. Scorp. I love that they're just called Scorp. Capcom really had some nice aesthetics in their games, yeah. Even the bloops are beautiful. And I appreciate the sound design in this game. Blast for 20 damage? Take that, Maggie. It's Mage, but I like to mispronounce it. Let's use a marble. So I can avoid random encounters. Thanks for the likes, everybody. I see y'all liking the stream. I appreciate that. If you're on mobile and you want to, like, help me out, long press the screen and a bunch of options will come up. You can hit the thumbs up, the like button, and YouTube will be like, oh, people seem to like this Jarmacult fellow. You gotta go up and take big stairs. Yeah, you might be right. I think that's where I was headed. Yo, Nick D with a 20. Swedish krona, baby. Thank you so much. Should I donate? I just can't make up my mind. Yes, is the answer. Thank you so much. Wait, so is there a way to go, like, up here? Okay, I'm out of urgent care, says LexiWolf. Good. Turns out I somehow got an infection in my ligament. They gave me 3 meds and told me to rest. Oh my gosh. That sounds painful. I'm so sorry to hear that. But LexiWolf, look, I named a bunch of other characters too, like Ray S, and Lime, and Jordi, and that one's named after you, that's Wolf. And then Lay W and Nick D. Other big stairs? Oh wait, yeah, this just brings me around in a loop, doesn't it? I'm confirming now. Yeah, no reason to do that. God, I'm so bad at navigating and so great at commentary. Amazing combination. So, do I want to go up or down? I don't want to go down there. Ray's found a trap. I feel so special. Girl, you is special. You should feel it. Jesse Bishop, what's going on? The Marble 3 no longer works. Just like don't eat it so fast. It'll last longer. Hi, I'm back. Just had a 15 pizza order? That sounds like somebody I know. That's dope, Super CB. In what world does walking sideways across the stairs go up the stairs? Yeah, if I'm going the wrong way, like, please let me know. Oh, wait, that's it right there. I'm going the right way. So I just bought an expensive weapon for Wolf, but now I'm gonna get this thing here. You take the B rank. It's not just a rank. This is a B rank. You can't equip this item? Wait a second. Then who can equip it? Oh, the B stands for broken. This item is quite rare, but it is broken. Yeah, it seems pretty busted. Why so much pizza? Who are you, pizza man? Is there an outside spell that, like, gets me out of dungeons? Warp doesn't work here, huh? What is renew? There's no need to use it. That probably cures some condition. This dungeon music is so funky. that I sometimes should shut up so that you can hear it, but instead I keep talking like an idiot. I'm doing it now, as a matter of fact. I did the same thing that I did last time. Renew revives you, if I'm not mistaken. That sounds pretty dope. Marble 3 no longer works. You know what? I should have Karn in the lead so I don't fall into any pits. And, you know what? Let's do some battles. Who cares? Nah, the constant baseline only adds to the commentary. Yes, but am I adding to the constant baseline? It's like, obviously this music makes my commentary better, but does my commentary make this music worse? And the answer is possibly. Let's hit the flies. You are the baseline. Yo, Nicholas D? What a compliment. It's a struggle for us all to adhere to the baseline. I used to be in an a cappella group, and I sang bass. It was a lot of do-do-do and bum-ba-bum. You can quote me on that! I'm like whooping these low-level enemies. Overworld theme is like, okay, I guess. Alright, obviously I have to stay at the inn now, which is this one? I knew it. Welcome to the desert. Would you like to rest? There's 2 beds, and one of you is like a giant cow demon. Come back when you need a rest. Yeah, it sounds like you do bass from your voice. Unlike mine, that sounds all flat. Yo, Super CB? I don't know what your voice sounds like, though. I bet it's beautiful. And it's great for managing a pizza restaurant. What is the story of this game, says Natan L. Basically, there's like light dragons and dark dragons, and the dark dragons are trying to, I think, like, release a god from captivity so that they can, like, conquer the world. But, like, it's definitely gonna be one of those things where it's like, haha, we released this all-powerful god so that we could rule the world. What? The all-powerful god destroyed us and didn't do what we told it to? Oh no, who could have guessed? Like, you know that's gonna happen. I believe that blue has the exit spell. Okay, that's convenient. Thank you, Raymond S. Well, what do I do now? I have this walkthrough up. I could just look it up. You know what? I think what we're supposed to do, actually, is go back to Prima. And now we can go into that dungeon that I was like, I don't want to do this dungeon. I can't warp to Prima because it's underwater, so let's go to Gant first. Walkthrough? Hardly newer. Yo, Nicholas D. Always an appropriate time to make that joke. Oh yeah, somebody in Gant might be able to fix my boomerang. But where is anybody? DG Games, what's going on? Yo, these baskets don't even have any potatoes for me to eat. I love that in other towns, those baskets will actually be filled with potatoes, and if you eat them, you lose 5 HP, because it's like, dude, you ate too many potatoes. And it's like, I get it. Patsy727, welcome. I'm playing Breath of Fire on the Super SNES system. Eat, says Rijash Paul. I would, but there's nothing to eat around here. That's what I'm always saying, though, to be fair. Like, my fridge will be, like, full enough with, like, actual food, and I'll be like, oh, there's nothing to eat. That's what I'm like. Alright, save them, then fix the ring. Yeah, is that what I have to do? Alright, so... let's take a dip in the ocean. But before I do that, let's swap out some party members. Can I swap this guy out? Yeah, the main character can take a seat. I appreciate that. Not many games let you do that. Nice, you are a good gamer. Yo, Rejosh Paul, I hope I'm getting your name right. I'm okay at games. Some of them I'm good at, I will admit. It feels like bragging. But, you know, it's true. I am good at things like Tetris Attack, I'll say that. I'm okay at F-Zero 99. But the thing I'm best at is being funny and handsome, according to my mom. So you should, like, you know, subscribe and like the stream and stuff. Welcome. I'm, like, good enough at games that, like, I would go to tournaments for certain games and do well at, like, locals, you know? I won a Soul Calibur 2 tournament and a Smash Bros tournament for the N64 Smash Bros. 2 of them, as a matter of fact. Well, you are funny, says Zachary Odell. Thanks. Karma, the S in SNES stands for Super. You just said Super Nintendo Entertainment System. No, LexiWolf, I said Super SNES System, so what I actually said was Super Nintendo Entertainment System. I appreciate your concern, but we gotta be accurate about how I was inaccurate there. When I say things wrong, we have to be correct about how wrong I said them. What's up, Ray Ray, aka Ray? So, like, I assume that Karn in the back row doesn't lose any offensive power, because he throws his daggers, right? Like, that's a ranged weapon there. I'm having them all fight. I could have just auto-attacked, I think. Nice, 36. I mean, if your mom says something, it has to be true. Raymond S. Pedantry, the ultimate shutdown for arguments. That's true, Invictus. Hello, Karma. This is my first time watching one of your streams. Yo! Rosie Star, just 10. Welcome. You picked a good one, because I am caffeinated, and this game is okay. Bro, you are too good. Yo, thank you! This guy's hyping me up in the chat. But it's always prudent to get a good night's sleep, so let's go to the inn. Welcome to the inn. Do you want to sleep underwater? Like, that can't be... Like, I understand that now that they have the gills, they can breathe underwater, right? But, like, human skin isn't made for that. It's probably getting all salty and gross, and, like... It's gotta affect your eyes, like, a lot at this point, right? Yeah, Ray Ray, aka Ray. We're playing Breath of Fire on Super Nintendo. The Super SNES system. The bath wrinkles, yeah. Lay White, so I found out something about that. So, like, when you're in the bath for too long and your fingers get wrinkly, that is a system of... That is a function of your nervous system. That is a response from your nervous system. That's not just something that happens to your skin. It's something that your body actively does. And, like, scientists say, like, oh, the reason for that is because when your skin is wrinkly like that, you'll have a better grip on picking stuff up when you're underwater. I don't know, it's like a weird evolutionary feature. But the reason they were able to confirm that it is a nervous system response is because for people whose nervous systems are shut off due to medication or who have, like, problems with their nervous system, they don't get the wrinklies when they're in the bathtub. Isn't that weird? But Karma, no one in your party is human. Not even Karn? LexiWolf, that's a good point. But, like, this ox guy and that wolf guy, like, man, that's probably awful for his fur. He's gonna need to shampoo and condition so many times now. Our slime. I mean, our slime. That's crazy. Yeah, isn't that weird? Did you ever fall asleep while swimming? Ray, look at me. Do I look like the kind of guy who has ever fallen asleep while swimming? If I did, I would be dead. Like, I would be one of those gross underwater zombies who's, like, covered in seaweed and shows up on that one episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark? I feel like the fact that I'm talking to you and breathing is a pretty big indication that I have never fallen asleep while swimming. Ooh, this is a crazy fortress thingy. Okay, so, like, glad I didn't explore this earlier because I would have gotten immediately halted. I guess it doesn't really matter. So yeah, I came here earlier and I was like, I am not coming to this dungeon right now. It turns out that if I had tried, I would have been halted pretty immediately. I would have found out, okay, there's nothing to do here because I can't get by these rocks. Wait a second. Let's punch walls. Like an angry teenager who just lost at Fortnite. Are You Afraid of the Dark was so scary. Yo, Jordy Pants? I don't know why I wasn't scared of that show when I was younger. We're talking about a show that was on Nickelodeon, a children's TV network in America. And in the 90s, that show was probably like 1993, I would say. But there was a show called Are You Afraid of the Dark, where like a bunch of kids sat around a campfire and told scary ghost stories. Yo, I hit for 69 there. And it was like fine. Like when I was younger, I was like, yeah, this show's whatever. I'll watch it because I have nothing else to do and I'm a child with no responsibilities or schedule. But like I watched that show when I was 7. And I remember being like, it's not that scary, but like it's kind of cool, you know? But then like I watched some of it with Jack recently and I was like, wait a second, why wasn't I scared of this when I was younger? What does the HR stand for? Giant Human Resources is what I just found. That's a big upgrade. Of approximately 15? Exactly 15. I don't know why I said approximately. Okay. It's weird that his act stat is 0, though. Oh, I see. Okay, so this guy, his hammer is obviously a two-handed weapon, and that's why he can't equip a shield. But this guy, can he equip the glove? No, you have to have a hand free in order to equip a glove. With this weapon, it says. That's not a weapon. Come on. Okay, Kyle, says Jordy Pants. What? Who's Kyle? You take Echo Hat. It's like a hearing aid hat. It lets you hear people better. That seems pretty good. Like, with a name like Echo Hat... Okay, it's got less defense than the Horn Hat, but with a name like Echo Hat, you figure there's some sort of special use for it. Like, oh, you know what? It might protect from silence, is what I'm guessing. Either way, it's an upgrade for Nina. A big one, as a matter of fact. Not in terms of defense, but 2 more magic and 7 more act. That's good. Kyle's punch walls. Oh. A Kyle is like a Karen or a Chad in that regard, that it's a name that symbolizes a type of person. I did not realize that. There is a one-handed hammer for Ox. LEXIWOLF, the real solution is just for him to grow more arms. Then he could have 2 shields and a two-handed hammer. Sorcerer? Hardly newer. Giant human rights. Thank you, Rosie Star. Damn! My fish friend got knocked out by a sorcerer. Lime might die too. There's a small chance. Radiation. Oh, of course they hit Lime. Alright, you two can close out the battle here. It's crazy how powerful magic is in this game when enemies use it. Like, it's roughly the same amount of power when you use it. Like, for example, it really seems that spells do a flat amount of damage. Like I don't know what he was just using. Whatever spell that was always does 80 damage, whether he's using it, an enemy is using it on me, or whether I'm using it on an enemy. The problem is, it's way better for enemies to use it on me. It's like more powerful when they use it against me. Because, look at my HP totals. 80 is more than half of most of my character's HP. Which is significant. That will, like, knock out my characters, as you saw. But when I use it against an enemy, it'll do 80 damage. That's, like, only a little bit more damage than I normally do. And enemies usually have something like 200 HP, you know? And bosses have way more than that. 3.1k total videos. Bro, you are committing to this. I respect it. Yeah, Ray, I've been on YouTube, technically, since, like, 2007. And I don't know, I just like doing this stuff. Sarah9X, welcome. No, I've used Gobi. Fused to Karn. Yeah, oh wait, I forgot about the fusion. Maybe I should try that. An escaped prisoner or something. Uh-oh. Lancer X! He used to be a Lancer. Like, honestly, I just feel like all-out attack is fine here. But yeah, look, if I use something like Flame, I think it always does a flat 60 damage or something, right? Which is cool that, like, it can, you know, do more... Oh, 40, okay. It can do more than my normal attack. But, like, if an enemy hits me for 40, that's huge. That's like a big chunk. Which was my nickname in high school. It's too bad that Dragon Quarter killed the franchise. They tried to revive it in 2016 with the smartphone-only FTP... MMO Breath of Fire 4, but it flopped so hard they killed it a year later. I didn't know about all that. I am me, says Nintendo Fan Club. Almost everyone can say that. Some people try to be other people. I can sneak up on this guy, watch. I can grab that treasure chest without him noticing me. Chop! Blasts! Yeah, that blast always does 80 damage. Lancer X, hardly newer X. I know a lot of people that would like to lance their X. I'm just using some herbs here. Yo, Sarah9X, I was about to make that exact same joke. Okay, so I couldn't sneak up on this guy. But yeah, sneak up on this guy, proceeds to punch a wall so hard it collapses. Yeah, definitely didn't notice that. But they didn't! This guy didn't notice me until I was quietly tiptoeing behind him. And they were like, wait a second, that sounds like a footstep. Just been doing A Link to the Past and Super Metroid Randomizer, and it's confusing on so many levels. Yeah, I want to do one of those at some point. Burn an herb to take the edge off. I mean, it also literally heals my wounds. Stealth means different things to different people. Thank you, Elvis Pressplay. Lancer? Got some EP from that. I remember when I was in high school, people for some reason were like, they would make fun of this kid Lance because of his name, which is like one of the stupidest things you can do, right? Like, you never ever make fun of somebody for something they cannot change about themselves. That's just hateful. That's just bullying. But like, they were constantly bullying this kid Lance because they're like, oh, Lance is such a gay name, which, like, first of all, now that we're older and more mature, a lot of these people have switched their stance on using that word as something offensive. But also, like, how can a name be gay, you know? And, like, do you know what an actual lance is? It's like a spear. It's like a long rod that you thrust inside of a man. Let me rephrase that. It's something you penetrate. Okay, wait. All right, no, never mind. I see what they're talking about now. But a lance is like a weapon. It's like a jousting spear. But yeah, they bullied that kid pretty hard. And now I follow him on Instagram, and he's a musician. Seems very happy. Ralph will get lanced, Karma. Pause, says Plistar. That was a good bit, says Star Phoenix. Thanks. Yo, we getting level ups for Lay W. Reaches level 18. That's my fish man there. Luck up 3. You punch walls. I'm gonna punch this treasure chest. You take life. Good, I'm gonna take your life. This guy walks like he's on a mission, and like he literally is, so it's an appropriate walk, I would say. Spear him! Oh wait, I didn't realize Nick D was down to like 2 health here. I was not paying attention, because I was thinking of my dumb jokes. Oh no, not my life, says Rosie Star. Someone clip that part. Thank you, Plistor. That makes me feel good about my dumb jokes. But yeah, like, I wasn't the greatest person in high school either, you know, but even back then I was like, you know what? Some people are just mean to other people for no real reason. Ray S. and... Nice D. Thanks, Richie Rich. I get that a lot. What's up, Wrong Tool? That's a great name. Alright, these guys are hitting me pretty hard, and like, maybe I should pay attention or something. Get him, Lime. You can survive, you're fine. Oh, I can transform in battle, huh? You know what? Wait, I thought Lay W had some powers that he can... Can he only use them underwater? Well, good thing Nick D knows Cura. Because curing spells always go first in battle, and that's a really cool mechanic. Unless you don't know about it. Then you won't be able to take advantage of it. I mean, you will, you won't be able to plan around it. I'm a normal dude, says Nintendo Fan Club. That's definitely something a normal person would say. Like, from now on, I'm just gonna go up and introduce myself to people like, hi, I'm not a serial killer. And they'll be like, oh, we can trust this guy. Let's use the herbs. Thank you for all the likes, everybody. I appreciate that. I mean, Ox has a 6-month pregnant wife to get to. I would move with a purpose as well. Would hate to be the enemies in his way. Is that canon? Is that part of the story? That his wife gonna have a baby? Yep, he's Aquaman. Just because the design of that hallway didn't make any sense. It's just a hallway with a wall at the end. Or a wallway. Oops, dang it. I keep hitting auto battle without thinking about it. I was trying to use an item there, but, like, I got ahead of myself there. Hey, how you doing, says Unkillable Killer, YT. I'm doing okay, now that you're here. A good way to introduce your spouse is, this is X, my first husband/wife. That's kind of funny. Hi, I'm not a serial killer, and this is Molly M, my first wife. Oh my god. Okay, don't tell her, but I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that with Molly M. So in this game, I take Cure and go voice. That's you, Nick D. I like Gobi. I think that's my favorite character. He's just a little stinker, you know? And he's like, I'll do it for money, and he's got a fish for a head. I'm not a serial killer. One dude is just an accident. Yeah, and if it's one dude, it's not a serial killer. Oh, okay. So the line is, I'm not a serial killer. And people will be like, whoa, 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 why didn't you emphasize it that way? You're just you're like a regular killer? You're just a one-time killer? Yo, 54. Is he taking extra damage in the back row? What's going on with that? Watch this. They'll never expect it, but I'm gonna defend with Nick D. Haha! He didn't expect me to take half damage there. Did you see that? I foiled that spearman. There was a chance that I could have just killed him before he hit me, you know, but he didn't expect me to block. Running out of healing items. Oh, you know what? I could probably use Nina's magic even if she's not in the party. Yeah, look at that. I'm not sure if my benched party members get experience. I actually don't know. Oh, and I can swap during battle. Okay, it looks like I get one swap per turn. But it costs me nothing, I can still act. It doesn't cost anybody's turn or anything like that. That's awesome. Bo might need some armor upgrades there. Bo in the sequel is more of a chubby hound dog who is adorable. Yeah, Elvis Presley, I could have sworn there was a dog named Bo. Or maybe it was Bow. B-O-W? Or is it just B-O in the second game, too? But yeah, in Breath of Fire, there's a character named Bo, who is not a wolf, but like a... kind of like a fat pit bull who is the best friend of the main character. But not like actually a dog, he's like a dog person, you know? Shout out to Molly M. That's true, Nintendo Fan Club. You came back, huh? You got guts. But that's not enough. You need guts and brains. And probably a gun. Yo, a crazy frog guy. Well, let's fight him. And then I'm gonna hit him with Fry, because that does some decent damage. RogueEffect with the whole emoji is correct. Nick D got, like, immediately whacked. That was a ton of damage. What's the Jordy Pants in the battle? And then I'll attack up Wolf. Philly Doodle, what's going on? Alright, we're hitting pretty hard. I'm just gonna use an herb on Jordi here. And then have her attack up Lime now. What's up, brother? Breath of Fire 3 was my jam. Yeah, I never really played too many of the Breath of Fire games. So this is my first playthrough of this game. Having a fun time with it. I did get lost earlier, and that's always frustrating. Alright, Lei, use some herbs here. And let's, like, fortify some people. Give that defense up. Petrify! Weird translation there, but it increases their offense. Or, I'm sorry, their defense. Dang, he took 50 damage, though. Even with his defense up? Like, that's not good. And this boss keeps hitting my weaker party members. You liking it so far? Yes. Having a good time with it. Alright, there we go. Yeah, 21 is very manageable. Do you have any tips for starting a YouTube channel, says Ray Ray? Alright, so like as a guy who's been on YouTube since 2007, I'll tell you this, it took me until 2020 before I finally got to 1,000 subscribers, but don't let that discourage you. Do what you want to do. If you're having fun with it, keep up with it. But in terms of like actual real solid advice, what I can tell you is YouTube tends to reward users who employ new features. So like when YouTube Shorts first came out, I started making a lot of shorts, and like not a lot of people adopted it that early. So my shorts would get viewed a lot more than other people's shorts because like there were relatively few people making them, and my channel like exploded. Recently, YouTube came out with they made it so that if you stream in vertically oriented like phone format resolution, your streams might show up on people's feeds as they're scrolling through shorts, because YouTube is really trying to push this shorts format. What's up, D-Baggins? Anyway, thanks to Megaharv, I was informed early of this new feature, and I started using it early, and like my stream viewership went from like 500 views to like 20,000. So, long story short, when YouTube comes out with a new feature, take advantage of it. Breath of Fire is a classic, says VR Chemical. Take that, Toad. Alright, C-Stun did 60 there. C-Stun. I think it's something like C-Stone, like cold stone. Not like the ice cream, but it's a stone that does a magical ice attack. It's a consumable item that deals magical damage. It like does one spell and then it breaks. I'm gonna be super cautious here. Carell Winslow, what's going on? Hey everyone, hope all is well. And yeah, Vertical is really taking off. This guy says welfare checks. Is that about me or this crazy frog boss? It's a toad, but like man, look how jacked his forearms are. Like, as a frog, you would expect him to have very large legs from all the hopping and dunking and basketballing. But no, this one lifts only arms, skips leg day. Yo, Karma, hope your day is going well, says Dragon Knight 20. BOF was my childhood. And still crank through it every so often. Good luck. Yeah, thank you. I skipped school to watch Karma livestream. Yo, Pressy P, I love that. Nah, school is important sometimes. Like, education is important. It's not just using new features. You need to make them enjoyable. And you certainly did. Yo, thanks, Cricket. You deserve all the love you got from that. I appreciate you. Yeah, like, obviously, like, the other advice I could tell you is, hey, be funny and smart and charming, you know? I should take that advice sometime. But, like, not everyone has it, you know? So I can't just say that to anyone and they'll be like, oh, okay, I'll do that, you know? Like, that's basically asking someone to, like, hey, be a celebrity, you know? Be on all the time. Have your commentary be incredible. Like, how do you teach that to somebody, you know? I feel like because of my upbringing and, I don't know, partially my genetics and personality. Like, look, I was raised in a house where, like, everybody was funny, right? Which, as I grew older, I realized, like, oh, that's not something that everybody has even experienced in their life. Like, I'm still meeting people who have, like, never heard somebody make an actual joke before. You know what I mean? Like I'll meet people who, like, it's so clear that their family just, like, does not have a sense of humor and never jokes with them. So when I say something that is, like, outright funny and possibly, I don't know, clever, it's, like, surprising to them in a way that's like, whoa, I've never seen somebody act like this before. And I'm like, wait a second, you guys, like, don't joke around with each other all the time? You don't want to have, like, fun in your life? So it's weird that some people just, like, they go their entire lives without, like, joking around with people. I'm doing that constantly. To the point where, like, when I'm with my family and we're making jokes, we don't laugh. We don't laugh because the next joke is coming like that. And you don't want to miss it. Good morning, y'all, says Stephen H. Welcome. Math is important, says Nicholas D. I don't know why you said that, but it is. We can talk about this. Take that, Toad. 6,000 experience. Wolf reaches level 21. The monster left life 2. Okay, so nobody outside of the party leveled up, but, like, that doesn't mean they didn't get experience necessarily. If you laugh, you're gonna step on my line and it won't seem as fluid. Yeah, kind of like that, Elvis Pressplay. Lime! You're a lime! I wouldn't have made it without their help. Maybe I would have. I don't know. That Toad guy was pretty tough, though. It's too bad you didn't get here earlier, Wolf. The dragons have taken the weapon and prisoners to Nabal in the north. Lime's wife is among the prisoners. Uh-oh. Nabal is well known for its security. That's why I've heard of it. Nabal has very tight security. It'll be difficult to get in. We should sneak in like we did earlier by punching the walls. Oh yeah, that level up chime is nostalgic. Did Gobi just counter someone else getting attacked? I think Gobi did a continuous attack, which is his version of a critical. It says C-O-N-T. I missed the last part. There's an old man near Gant who was in the dragon's army. That was important to know. Perhaps he could give us some advice. Let's go north to Nabal, Wolf. Or we can go back to Gant. Alright, Nina, you did great. Thank you for curing everyone. What game are you playing tonight? Ray, I actually don't know. What time is it? I gotta keep tabs on the time here. Okay, I do have to go to the DMV soon, which, again, I'm dreading. As like anyone would. I'm just gonna see if there's anything over here to the left. Nope, nothing. Let's go north to Nabal. This is a forest. What is this crazy bird? Is it the chocobo? Caw-caw! Why do these birds get such badass music, and what have they done here? Oh, those are nests, not explosions. The castle ahead is too dangerous to attack. Get some help. You think from these birds, maybe? Yo, the bass in Capcom games. Let's, rethink this. I thought there might be a place where I could save my game, at least. One of the birds just says, "Good evening." I made myself laugh with that one. I hope you like my dumb sense of humor. Thanks for being very supportive, everyone. I appreciate you. What's down here? Should I punch through some mountains, you think? You know what? I'm gonna use a marble 3. Around these mountains. Oh, this looks like just a shrine over here. Okay. Only a member of the dragon family can enter the Dragon Palace, and you don't have a membership card. Oh, excuse me, Wolf. I didn't realize it was you. To enter, you must complete the first step and have the dragon SD. Oh my gosh, I just want to save my game, dude. I'm definitely here for it, says welfare checks. Good, I'm glad you're here for it. I am too! Be weird if I weren't here for it. What would you be watching in that case? An empty chair? Occasionally my cat would jump up? Nothing over there. Where's Wolf? They requested this game. She was here a second ago. Might still be. Birds? Okay, so like maybe I should go back to Gant because that's what the dude said to do. The castle ahead is too dangerous to attack. Get some help. Stop it. Get some help. I would be all for the cat cam. Raymond S. I'll write a script for them. I can imagine rehearsals. Being like, okay, at 3 minutes and 33, you're gonna jump up, look at the camera. Great, just like that. Now meow. Turn. Now jump down. Perfect. That's me directing my cats. Do you play Phantasy Star? Yo, Brandon. I have not, but I have Phantasy Star 2 through 3. No, 2 through 4 on like some Sega Genesis collection on the Switch. Stop some help. Get it. Thank you, RogueEffect. I will for sure get to those games someday, but like they were lower on my list than Breath of Fire was. Oh, you know what? I could have just freaking warped. Like, I keep forgetting there are things that I can do in this game, you know? Duh. Yo, so last night... I guess this was yesterday. Who here was watching my Oracle of Seasons stream? Because I was so dumb at this one part of the dungeon where, like, it's a Zelda game. There's one part of the dungeon where, like, I would step on a button, which would cause the floor to the left to start, like, crumbling. And I'd be like, okay, what you need to do there is use a Pegasus seed so that when you hit the button, you can run as fast as you can, then use the Rock's Feather to jump over the gap and get to the door as the floor is crumbling. And I missed it twice before I realized, wait a second, I can just jump over the button and the floor won't crumble at all. It was a real big brain moment. Just like this, where I was like, oh, let's walk back to Gant. No, I can warp, dude. Warriors. Our fate is in your hands. By the way, do you want to save the game? Yes. Your journey has been recorded. Good luck. I remember this. It definitely happened. Ooh, and can I fix my B rang now? We have guards posted around the town in order to stop the dark dragons, which is what we had before and it didn't work, but this time... Now that that frog thing is dead... Yeah, should be better. I played an MMO Phantasy Star back in like 2012-ish. Yeah, was that Phantasy Star Online? Or was that something else? I'm playing them now on the collection on PS3. Phantasy Star 1 is unlockable to play. Yeah, so that game was Sega... Master System? Which was the one that came out before Sega Genesis? Which I, like, honestly know nothing about. But Sega Genesis was called Mega Drive in Europe, right? And that's why I'm having trouble remembering which is which. Character creation was crazy detailed for Phantasy Star Online. You'll need the wisdom of the old man in the east to attack Nabal. Cool, thank you. The Old Man in the East. That's a John Steinbeck novel, right? Yo, I made a literature reference. Is there a book emoji? Drop it in the chat right now, everybody. Welcome to the weapon shop. Do you have money? Hero SP. Oh my gosh. I'll do this later, I think. Thank you, RogueEffect. Oh, it's a stack of books. I see what it is. Yo, wrong tool? Different colored notebooks? I can see which one is math right there. I actually can't. I'm very colorblind. Science is green, right? So, like, a lot of people on the internet will have this discussion. You have different colored folders in school for different subjects. Which color corresponds to which subject and why? Green was science because, like, green is like chemicals and potions and chemistry and stuff, right? That was based, dope, and super lit. Thanks, RogueEffect. I was hoping there would be, like, a blacksmith or a metalsmith that would help me, that's what they call themselves, fix my broken rang. So I think, for me, blue was history, red was math. And then I had pink for literature. You got it. UK got Mega Drive. We called the first console Master System in the USA. Okay. Thank you. You have a B rang. They're very rare. I can fix it for you while you rest. Yes! We got the B rang, everybody. It was a pleasure to work on such a fine piece. Yo, Dildo Baggins, which is a name that I feel uncomfortable saying out loud, became a channel member. Welcome to Hey You, I Like You. Yo, thank you so much, D Baggins. Wilf receives the B rang. Thank you for becoming a channel member. I appreciate that. This is like only a little bit less powerful than the Power Sword, and it hits all enemies and has faster speed. Heck yeah, thanks for becoming a channel mem, and you can spam these channel member exclusive emojis now. Such as the Kirby or the Chocobo or the Yoshi. And then, like, also I have members exclusive content on my channel where I play through a bunch of Game Boy games. And those are always fun to watch and do. Hey, do you, okay, that guy is all about the spells. Game Boy, that's correct. Yeah, I play a lot of Game Boy games for my members. Thank you for streaming. Hey, I appreciate you. I do have to go to the DMV, like, in an hour, so I gotta get ready. We must ask you one more favor. Please save the girls in Nabal Castle. No, I knew about that. And yeah, for sure I'll get to Pokemon Crystal soon. Nintendo Fan Club. Don't lick the fire. Then you'll have Breath of Fire. That's the name of the game. Alright, alright. Alright, everybody. I feel gross. I feel like I need to shower. So I'm gonna go do that. Then keep this appointment at the DMV. And then, like, I might be back with some streaming later, or maybe I'll post a short. But thank you so much for watching me play a whole bunch of Breath of Fire for the Super SNES system on Super Nintendo. Until next time, this is KarmaJolt signing off. Tell your friends I'm great. I hope to see you soon. But yeah, I might be back later tonight. I'll probably stream the rest of Final Fantasy Tactics Advance tomorrow. Yeah, Nick D, I'm gonna get to that tomorrow. Wait, says Nintendo Fan Club. Okay. I have something important to say. You could have already said it. I'm just saying. Alright, Nintendo Fan Club. You're on the clock here. Enjoy the DMV. I might. No, I could not have. Alright, y'all. Take it easy. I'll see you later.